we already know that TSTV is a pay TV in Nigeria, and part of the things we promised Nigerians is that we are going to be offering Nigerians pay-per-view, and then we're also going to allow Nigerians to choose what they want. What we've done is to line up a whole lot of channels similar to what you get from other operators, and put all of them together. Now, we expect Nigerians to do something they've not done before. Instead of people putting you across different bouquets or trying to arrange the channels along bouquets, maybe there is a small package, a few channels there. It may not be the channel that you want to see, but because of the cost, you are forced to actually either go for that package or a package that is above it. Now, for some very premium contents that you want, most times it's always at the highest bouquet. I'm sure you're familiar with the normal routine in the pay TV industry. What TSTV has done is different from that. What we've done basically is to allow you to select the channels you want. So you choose the channels that you desire. You don't have to take all of the channels. As a matter of fact, most of the channels that many of us subscribe to based on the bouquet arrangement, you hardly see them. I, for one, when I was using one of the existing operators, a big player there, I used to pay as much as 16,500, for example, for subscription. And I'm not sure I watch up to 5 channels, because the channels I want are at the highest bouquet. So imagine where I have to pay almost 16,500 for just 5 channels. Technically, that's what it is. But this time around, what we've done is to put those channels, put some figures across them. Some channels are 1 naira, some channels are 2 naira per day. The maximum on our bouquet is 2 naira per day. So if you are the lover of sports, for example, all you need to know, or all you need to have is 2 naira. And then you subscribe to that sports channel, and it will last you for 24 hours. So for you to enjoy your favorite channels, if maybe, for example, myself, I could select a few channels for my children, select the ones my wife would like to see. Because of my own interest, I will pick a few channels for myself. So at the end of the day, if you sum up all the channels, I'm practically spending maximum 15 naira in a day. So if you put it all together for a month, I'm spending just about 450 naira. And I'm able to satisfy every need of mine. That is what Nigeria needs, and that's what we have offered our people. And the good thing again is that beyond offering you the opportunity to select the channels you want, you're also permitted at any time you are not available to pause the subscription. You don't have to pay when you are not using it. So each time you need to step out, maybe for a long period of time, okay, you can actually, just a click of a button, which I'm going to demonstrate for everyone to see today, you can actually pause your subscription and continue your day. But the good thing about what we're offering is that we are giving Nigerians the dynamism in the pay TV industry that has totally been, you don't get to experience it in Nigeria. But what we're doing is different, what we're doing is unique. And in the long run, the pay TV experience is different and more enjoyable. I know some of us will say, yeah, TSTV, is this sustainable? Are you able to do this for a very long time? Yes, I'm going to tell you this, that TSTV is here to stay. We had challenges initially, which at least many of you are familiar with. But the good thing is that we learned from those challenges, and we are stronger than we were before. And thank God for the government. The government is backing us up strongly to make sure that this brand stands, and all the things that we want to do for Nigerians also stand. Thank you. I will have to thank the National Broadcasting Commission for their support from the time we launched. Prior to launching, post-launching, the NBC has been very much involved in what we're doing, and they've been supporting us in different ways. It's better we experience these things so that we don't have to bore you guys with a lot of talk. So we're going to actually test for you. I will show you what the TSTV decoder looks like. I will tell you about the features of the boxes. The good thing is that these boxes are all over Nigeria at the moment. They are in every state in Nigeria. We already have offices in every state in Nigeria, and we have our dealers everywhere. Let me tell you one unique thing. TSTV decoders work with vouchers. Yes, we work with vouchers. Just the way you recharge your MTN or your Glow line, you walk into the street and pick up a card, 100 naira, 200 naira. Now, TSTV actually works that same way. So when you buy your box, apart from the free period you're supposed to enjoy to look at all of the channels, prior to that time, when the channels are supposed to expire, that's after the initial 1 month free, you are permitted to actually top up you can top up your box. You can buy 200 naira, 150, 250. You can even pay through your account, your bank account. So the good thing is that we've activated all means possible for you to be able to recharge your voucher, your decoders. On the streets, you see people selling TSTV voucher as low as 100 naira. You pay, you collect it. When you get to your house, you load it into your box. And that 100 naira, you select the channels you want. This one, 2 naira, take this 1 naira, or take this 2 naira. By the time you put everything together, life becomes very easy for you. So if you are traveling, for example, you are going to your village and you're supposed to spend like 2-3 days or 4 days, you don't need to trouble yourself subscribing for a whole 1 month. When you could just go there and just buy a 100 naira voucher that will sustain you for the period you're going to stay. So what it means is that TSTV is everywhere, it's open to you, you can use it anyhow you like. The main thing is that we are there to offer you value. Let me have one of the box there. Permission to stand, please. Okay, so this is what a TSTV decoder looks like. We have some unique numbers written on this, the chip ID and the serial number. Any of them can be used to activate the box. And of course, when you buy the box, you're supposed to, you'll see something like this. It's pocket friendly. You can insert it in your pocket and travel. It's very easy, and this is exactly the technology you have on the highest box that our competitors have. So the technology is a PVR, so you can pause, you can rewind, you can do all the things you want to do. You can record even videos. So it does everything, okay? Everything that is unique about our other operators who are at the A list is also available on this box. So what we're trying to do is giving you everything you want in this tiny box you're seeing here. Very cheap, affordable, and easy to use. So, please, I will need maybe 1 or 2 people to just on their own randomly select any box of their choice, and I'm going to demonstrate to you how it works, how we're going to select 2-3 channels on 1 naira, 2 naira. I'll show you how the channels are. I will also tell you some of the options available to you. We'll have apps on our phones that you can use to manage your decoder. Automatically, you send a signal from your phone, automatically hits your box. So all of those things are easy and very, something anybody can do at home. So a little bit of technical activity will take place now. Hope you don't mind this. Thank you. The truth is that we're actually in discussions with the Premier League. Luckily for us, the National Broadcasting Commission has created some kind of policies to enable operators like us that are not as big as them to be able to afford and also participate in the bidding process for the Premier League. We have something right now, but it's not enough. And we're hoping that probably before the end of this month, we might be able to consolidate on all the things we need to do to have the Premier League on the platform. We're getting support from the National Broadcasting Commission as well as the federal government. So let me leave it at that point. But once everything is done, of course, we make public announcement of what we have. At the moment, we have other sporting leagues. We have La Liga, we have the EFL, we have the Turkish League, we have the Belgian League, and many other, which other one? Serie A, we have Serie A, we have League One, which is the French league. So all of these things are available currently on TSTV. So with that, we can at least engage people in the area of football. Very soon, like we said, we're going to get there. Down to the issue of reach of TSTV. The good thing about being a satellite operator is that from just one place, you can reach millions of cities across boundaries. That's why TSTV, for example, transmits from a place like Poland, and you can see their signals here in Nigeria. TSTV transmits from this facility here, and the signals we have can cover 37 countries comfortably. Regarding the reach in Nigeria, we've covered every state in Nigeria already, and we have our presence in every state in Nigeria. When I mean presence, I mean visible offices. What has changed in terms of data analytics and all of that. The good thing is that there's no how we can run as an operator of this at the level we are, and at the level that our bigger operators has, put us in terms of, these guys have been there for a very long time. They've set a standard, to be truthful, and we cannot effectively function without also trying to meet that standard. So we'll have a unit that is responsible for managing all the analytics that we get, both from our subscriber management system, from our conditional access system, and from what is happening in the industry. So we have a business intelligence unit, very beautiful unit that is basically showing interest in virtually everything that is happening in the industry. And they advise the company accordingly on what we should do at every point in time. Does that answer the question? No, the analytics. Who asked about analytics? Analytics was... Yes, okay. So, concerning OTT, of course, we all know that the world is moving towards the direction of OTT. TSTV already has an OTT app that is still being tested. There is an app called Bridge. And the Bridge app, we're going to call a conference later once we are done with our test. You are able to watch movies on it just like Netflix. You are able to do all the TSTV channels on it as well. Funny enough, we're going to demonstrate that for you when you go on the talk. There's an application room. You will see how it is. It's just exactly what Netflix has. Ife, is this something we can show now? We can show it. Beautiful. So we're going to show you the Bridge app so that you actually see it's exactly the way Netflix is, and a lot of improvement has been done to what is available on Netflix. So I will show you. Let me just answer the questions. I will show you how it is. Okay. Let's just do it here now. Okay. The good thing about competition is that it makes any operator strive to be better. So it creates a market for improvement. I said, like this zeal, this urge to improve on whatever you have, to just get an edge over what other people have. So competition has created some kind of zeal in us to get better. And we don't see our competitors as a threat at all. The landscape is big enough for everybody. The number of television homes, as in, it's still very big. The TV homes in Nigeria is still big, and it's not fully saturated yet. So there's a large market. There are still people who were forced to go for an operator just because that was the only one available. And they wish to move to another operator that can give them value. So TSTV comes handy in such situations. There are people also who have not made up their mind yet, or who could not afford, some of the existing operators. TSTV also comes handy to them. So the competition is not in any way a threat to us. As far as we know, the competition has only created a standard for us that we must try to meet at every point in time, even see how we can surpass it. Number of boxes. TSTV imported hundreds of thousands of boxes, and we have lots of it in various states right now. So if you walk into any TSTV office, there's no how you can't get a TSTV box to buy. And we have offices in every state. So you can go on our website, you see all TSTV offices. One of the things we're also doing is to recruit sub-dealers and retailers, retail outlets, such that you can just come into someone's small shop, you can see a TSTV banner there, TSTV voucher and TSTV decoder sold here. There are quite a lot of it on the streets around there right now. Customer care. I will ask Mr. Tunde, who is the head of marketing and sales, to respond to customer care.
Good afternoon,